But first, we start with news specialist Jed Bowl, who shares more on a new bill that focuses on the question, can our air quality be deadly? Jed?
Yeah, House Bill 109 would allow air pollution to be listed as a factor in a person's death on a death certificate in Utah. While that may be difficult for a doctor to determine, the bill's sponsor believes this is a critical issue.
Now, it's horrible today out here. It's a terrible problem.
Representative Stephen Handy wants to breathe healthier air. As co-chair of the bipartisan Clean Air Caucus, he's introducing House Bill 109.
The bill would allow an attending physician to consider the causes of air pollution as a contributing factor of death.
BYU research shows air pollution shortens the life of the average Utahn by 2 years, and not only for sensitive groups.
That even with our cleaner air that we have over 20 years, mortality rates in Utah could be affected by as much as 2 years.
Handy says the bill would establish data points with which pollution could be compared in the future. He says the Utah Medical Association supports it.
It will provide clarity and direction. In fact, they said probably it's a message bill with some teeth. And so it sends a message to people that, hey, you know, maybe we have a bigger problem than we think we do.
Air pollution exposure can ultimately shorten your life.
The executive director of Breathe Utah believes the bill acknowledges just how dangerous bad air can be.
Exposure to air pollution, whether it's long-term or even just acute exposure, can lead to some really serious illnesses. It can exacerbate some pre-existing conditions and ultimately lead to death.
It remains for debate whether a physician can determine if air pollution was the cause of death for an individual.
We're trying to gather data points and trying to determine how serious really is our air pollution.
This bill will likely be scheduled for a committee hearing in the next few weeks. For KSL 5 News, I'm Jed Bowl.